Hello, Leo, and welcome to the Enlightened Path. I am Yana Nicole, and this is your July 2018 general reading. So, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Guys, if you don't know what placements are where in your charts, I always leave the link to Cafe Astrology below. It's absolutely free. Get your chart if you don't have it already, guys. It takes like less than 5 minutes. So, Leo, I've already began to shuffle and really focus on your energy. And I really want to just go ahead and jump in because, with general readings, I never know what's going to come out. I don't focus on love. I don't focus on work. I don't focus on finance or friends or family. I just ask for the messages that the group that I am going to be connecting with, um, those messages that are for you guys. Whew. Guys, I have had cards falling over all on the floor like all day. One second. And I'm going to look and see what they are. So we've got the Ace of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Cups, right? So we're going to stick those back in very randomly. If they come back out, we know why they're there. So let's get started, Leo. First card out, Eight of Swords. Let me tilt this up a little. There we go. First card out is the Eight of Swords, just in case you didn't see it before. The next card out for you guys is the King of Pentacles. Four of Rods at the base of the reading. The Seven of Rods in your recent past, Leo. Crowning the reading, we have the Death card, which is this deck's close card. The King of Rods, this is your energy. This is fire energy, Leo, and this is what's coming towards you. The Strength card, this is Leo's card again, and this is in your self spot. Very good, Leo. Nine of Swords is in your environment. In your ninth spot, we've got the Emperor, which is the card of Aries. And the final outcome for Leo, the Six of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, energy crowning the reading is the King of Swords. So communication and clarity when looking at the energy over the reading with the King of Swords. Also, this is, if this was a person we were looking at, this is someone that's in charge, right? They're very authoritative. This is the kind of person that is the boss. He's the CEO. He's the one that calls the shots. Often a part of, some sort of institution like the military. Very stern. Again, we've got air energy right under that with the Justice card, the card of Libra. So I'm going to be clarifying, guys, with the Morgan Greer deck. I love this little deck. Right off the bat, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm feeling as we were dropping these cards for you guys. So Leo, right off the bat, what I'm feeling like is, with this Eight of Swords, I feel like some of you have been feeling very restricted, very isolated. Some of you have been definitely isolating yourself to lick your wounds. And it's got something to do with this earth sign that is crossing. So this earth sign would be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And it could also be any other sign that is embodying this earth energy, meaning, this person would definitely be very, very good with finance. That's number one. Very grounded and very stable when it comes to career and money. The King of Pentacles is also not just head of household and taking care of household. This person is a nurturer. So this could be a father or a mother. You know, the cards, we don't go by sex with looking at the cards. You know, this king could be a woman or a man. Um, but this person is out front in a partnership. Being the king, it lets me know in a partnership, they're the one that's calling the shots, especially when money is involved. I definitely feel like there was some sort of change or an ending, because we've got the death card crowning the reading, and this has been on your mind. This ending is what's got you feeling this Eight of Swords energy. It seems like you could have been very, very stubborn, and you two could have also shared a home. There's an effect that's happened here because of this ending. So I want to get two clarifiers for the center of the read, the Eight of Swords with the King of Pentacles. Tell me more why Leo has the Eight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Why is this here? So, Leo, one or two things. You're feeling like you've ran out of options. Yeah, you're feeling like you've ran out of options, or things have been made very, very clear and you're no longer confused. But what's been made very, very clear didn't make you happy. The Seven of Swords speaks to having many options. And then with the Six of Rods in reverse, it's like someone is not noticing your efforts. They're not noticing what an awesome person you are. They're no longer paying you attention. And I definitely feel like this is the energy that is coming from this earth sign, or the individual that is embodying the energy of the King of Pentacles that's around you. Why is the Four of Swords here? Four of Rods here for Leo at the base of the reading? Okay, wow, the Strength card again. So you got the Strength card with the Strength card in your self spot. Leo, whatever effect, if this is someone that you've lived with, someone that you've laid out a foundation with, share a home with, someone that you may have traveled to be with, or they traveled towards you, for some of you, you know, this could even be a spouse or someone in very close proximity, like a spouse. You're having to be very, very strong, especially if you're still sharing the same space. With the Seven of Rods, you know, in the past you stood your ground. In the past we could have found you being very defensive. You know, like, look at this guy. He's like, nope, you can't cross my fence. You know, just, you know, just very, I don't even want to say hard-headed, because I feel like it's justified. Clarification for the Seven of Rods in the past for Leo. We got two. So the World card in reverse. You know, this could have been something that you fought against closing out, because the World card is about cycles closing. We know that there was an end or a change. I definitely feel like for a lot of you there was an ending. And with the Fool card, you weren't looking to start anything new. I feel like Leo, I feel like in the past, you know, you fought against this ending. You didn't want to set off on a new journey. You didn't want to take a chance elsewhere. And you didn't want this to close out, and you weren't open to anything new coming in. we see you really thinking about what's happened, whether it's been an ending or just like a really drastic transition in this. And with the Hangman, it's like you're stuck. You're not doing anything. You can't do anything. It's just you're stuck. You're not moving forward. You can't get it back. You're just stuck. What I'm feeling like is, Leo, you're not getting over what's happened. It's just you're kind of hanging out in this energy of things have ended. With the Death card being here, this is the card, this is Scorpio energy. So some of you could have definitely been dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe. With the Knight of Rods, this is your energy. The Knight of Rods the King of Rods is your energy and it's action. This is Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. This is fire. This king gets things done. I feel like, and this is so awesome, Leo, because when I felt this when I was laying down the cards, I definitely feel like somewhere in July, you start to get back to being yourself. We've got your card. It's your strength that gets you through this. But not only that, this is a card of Leo. Somewhere in July, you start to feel like yourself again and you start to get things done. Why is the King of Rods here? It's like you get out of this energy of being stuck. This is the energy that's coming towards you. So this is really, really good to see, because I definitely feel like you've been in this Hangman energy for quite a while, Leo. If this was an ending in a relationship or ending in a partnership, this isn't what you wanted. And you fought against it. You fought the change. You fought the closing of it. Yeah, you get your balance back with the Six of Pentacles. See that scale in his hand? You start to balance yourself out. Finally, when you've been on your head, and you've been thinking, how everything has been turned upside down. You finally get it back. You finally start to regain some balance. One more. This one just fell out. And I think that is because you go within. Leo, you take a moment to go within and you find out some things. There's some enlightenment that happens. There's some epiphanies that happen about who you are in a situation that you've been through. And these are conversations with self. I'm going to take one more for the King of Rods, because this is the energy that's coming towards you. It's really good to see you getting back into your own energy with the Strength cards here. You've been really, really strong during this process. So with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you are done putting in work where it's not going to bear any fruit for you. You're finished with it. You're done wasting your time. You're done. I think that's the epiphany that you have. Like, I'm not going to put any more work into getting this back together. It's not going to happen. It's not in my best interest that it happens. And you're done. With the Strength card, this is you. This is you in July. This is Leo being a Leo in July. Ooh, that's really good. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Ace of Swords as well. I definitely feel like there's either a new opportunity that comes to you or you just receive like a lot of clarity. I'm going to put the Wheel of Fortune in because I'm not sure if it's in the reverse or the upright, the way it landed. And yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, it matters, okay? But I definitely, okay, I'm going to take that. We've got the Nine of Swords. You're coming out of this negative energy in your mind. You're coming out of the anxiety, the worry, the regret, just, all of this negative stuff that's been happening in your head, this negative stuff that's been keeping you stuck about this ending or about, this drastic change that's happened. You're coming out of this energy. And you're coming out of this energy because you're getting back into Leo's energy. Leo, you're the king of the jungle. You get stuff done. You're the boss. You step up. Point blank, period. And when you're not being that, you're not being you. So you get back into being you. And for some of you, it's the clarity that you receive when you go within. It's, it could be clarity from someone else, possibly a air sign comes in and speaks some truth to you and sets the light bulb off in your head. But there's something that you realize, something that helps you in July, something that you didn't see before, something that wasn't present before. With the Nine of Swords, this is in your environment. So you're coming out of it, but I think that others around you are still in this energy. Because this is your environment. Let's get a clarification for the Nine of Swords. There is a card. Oh my God. You guys, there was a card stuck in my shirt, and it is air energy. So, Knight of Swords, there's definitely someone bringing you some clarity, bringing you some truth, bringing you some information. Air energy here for you in July, Leo. I feel like this person helped a lot because not only do we have the King of Swords governing the reading, we've got the Knight of Swords that just, I don't know how long it's been in there. It could have been in there since Pisces video. I don't know. it probably not that far back, but I didn't know that this was in there. And I just happened to look down and see it. Crazy. So what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Rods, man, Leo, you had the Seven of Rods in the past, and now someone in your environment, they're in their mind and they're being really, really stubborn and they're standing their ground and they've got the Seven of Rods and they're very anxious and they're in their head and they're worried. But there's this weird feeling, Leo. I feel like when you start to come out of being the weaker one in the situation and you start to take your power back, Leo, those around you don't know what to do. It's like, okay, so the picture that I'm getting is the lion had a thorn in his paw. It handicapped him. Okay, he had to get it bandaged up, and the rest of the jungle was just kind of running amok, doing what they wanted to do. The lion was just like down for the count for a little while, and now that you are stepping back into the jungle, everybody is just frantic because you're back on the scene and they don't know what to do. They've been doing their own thing and there's been nobody there to put them in check, nobody there to tell them, how to move, what to do, what you can't do. There hasn't been a king of the jungle in this situation. You ain't been you. Something, something took you out of the game for a minute and now you're back in the game, and those around you are like, oh shit, Leo is back. Like the king is back. What the hell? We've been doing, we got to fall in line. But now they're the ones that are anxious. You drop all of that energy and then they pick it up. They don't know what to do with you. And then, like I said, you got the Emperor. You boss up. This is in your ninth spot, Leo. July sees you like coming back. You boss up. The Emperor is the father of terror. This is also Aries energy, another fire sign like yourself. You start getting things done. You start calling the shots. The Emperor takes care of family, home, his kids. They the boss on the job. This person is the emperor. Like, this is my kingdom, king of the jungle. The jungle is your kingdom, Leo, you're a lion. The emperor runs his kingdom, and this is popping up for you. For some of you, it could be another fire sign that's in the mix, but I definitely feel like this is your energy. Like, you get back into this seat. You're in the driving seat again, right? I feel so good for you. I guess because I've seen over the last couple of months, you really kind of go through the ringer. Especially in matters of love, there being some disappointments there. With the Nine of Cups, it's in reverse. If this is a love situation or anything involving emotions, you didn't get what you want. There is no wish fulfillment, but you handle it in a very mature manner. You find a way, Leo, with your strength. Strength shows up here twice. You start to just, take it on the chin and push forward. No, I'm not getting what I want. No, I'm not reversing the situation that may have ended or that's, currently going through a transition. But I'm coming out of this energy of being stuck and I got things to do. And that is what brings you happiness. When you start to get back into your energy, Leo, and you start to move the way you would normally move and be who you really, really are and get out of this energy of not doing what you would normally, like, Leo, this is not you. You're not just hanging around. You're a fire sign. When you start to embody this emperor energy, the energy of this strength card, when you get out of your head, look what you get. Even if there's love lost, it's okay. With the Six of Cups, you're reminiscing. You find yourself reminiscing. But also, this could be, this could be energy from your past coming in, or this is you really reminiscing on the past. If this is energy from your past coming in, there's going to be some messages that come from someone from your past, and it could, really start to bring up nostalgic feelings about that person. One more for the Six of Cups. I feel like this is a different energy than the King of Pentacles that we see in the beginning of this reading, right? I feel like this is totally different energy, but it's not new energy. It would be someone that you do have a history with, someone that there is a past with. You would know this person for a long time. Again, there's air energy with Libra. This is the Justice card, so it could be a Libra, and it kind of makes sense because we've got these two Remember I just said there's some air energy that helps you. There's somebody that is there, you know, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini with this air energy. And then remember at the beginning of the reading, if you need to rewind it back to the beginning, I told you that there was Libra here again. So we see Libra twice. We see a lot of air energy, including the one that popped out of my shirt. So I definitely feel like you start to get your balance back. This person, this energy from the past helps you become more balanced, helps you balance out your emotions. Becoming balanced in July is going to help you a lot. It's going to help you get back to who you are, Leo. So with that, we've got the Two of Cups in reverse. It's a closeout. You know, if you're getting over a love situation that's ended, Leo, in July, you're going to let it go. You know, there is, yeah, it's sad, especially if this was a long-term thing. It could be disappointing, but you, uh, if I'm not mistaken, the Sun card is Leo as well. So that's your energy again. But what I was going to say to you is you're going to realize once you start to get balance, once you go within and have these epiphanies, once this possible air energy comes in and helps you have these epiphanies, you're going to realize like you're Leo. At the end of the day, regardless of, you know, this situation ending or not, you're still you. And you're dope as fuck. I'm not a Leo, but I got 2 Leo babies. I got tons of Leos around me, and I've dated a few Leos. Like, you guys are extraordinary people. You set trends, you get things done, you are awesome individuals. And I think that July finds you remembering that. So, Leo, let's get it. So with that, I'm going to close it out. If you're looking to do a personal reading with me, my information is in the box. Once again, check out Café Astrology. If you have not gotten your chart, it takes less than 5 minutes, guys. Get it done. Leo, I will see you in about a week to possibly 2 weeks. Probably not a full 2 weeks for your mid-month love reading. So those readings will be geared specifically to love and intimate relationships and romance situationships for some of you. You know how that goes. So Leo, I will catch you in about a week.